My name's Cameron, 23 years old. I got myself into a little bit of trouble. I'm dealing with the courts. I'm in the drug court program. I completed Jobs for Life. I got a lot of good things going for me. I'm about to go to a men's challenge program. I grew up kind of rough. The Jobs for Life program, I think, is an 8-week program, right? When you guys first mentioned mentoring to me, I was kind of skittish about it. You know, I don't really trust people. I never really have. Growing up with the lifestyle that I lived, you know, the group of people that I hung out with, you know, it's hard to trust anybody. So when you guys first mentioned that to me, I wasn't all about it. You know, I didn't know who it was going to be. You know what I mean? The fact of some random person being in my life, I thought it was going to be trying to tell me how to run my life, trying to tell me how to, you know, do this and do that, step here, step there, you know. And I didn't like the idea one bit.
I am an average Joe guy. So in the business world, so you meet a lot of people. Growing up, came from just your average family. Always had a mentor in my life and respected what they had to say, and it was nice to be able to bounce things off of them and get an unbiased opinion or get their perspective on here's how this could play out if you go this way, here's how it could play out if you go that way. And so, you know, I was at a point in my life where I thought, you know, it's time for me to be a mentor to other people. And so I was looking for opportunity.
When I met Matt, honestly, I was still kind of skittish because, like I said, you know, I didn't, in my mind, I didn't need that other person in my life. I didn't want that other person in my life. I don't need no positive, you know, what was a positive influence to me? I had no idea, you know. And when I met Matt, we sat down in Michael's restaurant and we had breakfast, you know, and we got lost in conversation. Honestly, it was like a long lost friend. It really was. It wasn't anything what I was expecting it to be.
Well, right away I noticed that this guy's a smooth talker. So he sits down, he starts talking, and you instantly realize that you know why he was good at doing what he did. He's a social person, and you know, right away, being a business guy, I'm thinking this guy could be great at business too. It's just a matter of where he's placing his talents at. He just had opportunities to place them in areas that, you know, were more dangerous, or, you know, maybe not necessarily legal or something like that. So in my mind right away, I'm thinking, man, this guy's got potential.
I didn't trust him at first. You know, you really don't trust nobody at first, and you know, I mean, that's what I like about mentoring is, you know, that's okay, because, you know, even though I didn't trust him, even though I was feeding him a lot of shit, you know, he was still there. You know, he stuck through it. You know, it's not like he didn't give up on me. You know, and I'm not gonna give up on him or myself. You know, and that's what he showed me.
Well, I grew up with experiences of having people that were very judgmental and would write people off. And as a kid, when you get written off yourself by a few select people, you think back and you grow up thinking, I'm not going to do that to other people. I'm not going to judge a book, you know, by its cover, or judge them by what other people have told you about them. Until you get to know them and until you try to, you know, hear it from them, you can't judge them. You can't assume they have no potential or assume they can't change and make a difference in life. So that was my mentality growing up, having experienced it myself. And Cameron really just gave me the opportunity to prove that if you do take time and listen to people and are there for them, that they have every ability to make that right decision, just as you know, those people that don't go down a rougher path.